y'all? Welcome back. Okay, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today it's gonna be we're gonna do, I don't know, I really just wanted to get on here and chat because like, sorry I had hair on me, but I really just wanted to get on here and chat. I didn't really have like a certain look, so I guess whatever we come out with, that's gonna be, man, keep having hair on me, but that's what we're gonna come out with. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe, because why wouldn't you want to be like a subscriber of me? Like, I'm pretty fun sometimes. No, I'm just playing, but seriously, I really want to talk about relationships and like really in depth talk about them. So yes, we're going to go ahead and get started. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and you know, just comment something. Just comment throughout the video you like. Tell me, because I really like to know what people think about certain things, especially like when it comes to relationships, because I feel like, you know, we're going to get into all that. Just go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching. Start off with my brows. I always do my Anastasia dip brow. It's nothing really spectacular about this. I really need to go ahead and switch it up. I mean, this is a classic, of course, but I feel like I really need to switch it up. Like, I need to go ahead and get me another one of those, one of their, y'all know their pencils? I really love their pencils. That's what I started off with, believe it or not. I have hair literally everywhere, and it's disgusting. Like, but yeah. Anyways, so I really want to talk. Okay, this is why I want to talk about relationships, because one, no, I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm actually single. I just feel like relationships now are not, I don't know, maybe it's just for me, but I just feel like they're not as special as like they used to be. And I know I'm still young, and people always be like, oh, well, you still have your life to live. I'm one of those, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm one of those people where it's like, I want to find one person and get married early. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but believe it or not, back in the days, that was a thing. Like, you would find your high school sweetheart or your college sweetheart, whatever, and y'all would get married like in your 20s, you know, early 30s. And that's what I want to do. Like, I'm one of those people where it's like, I want to get married early, and it's just something that's just like, I don't know. Well, let me not lie, because part of me that wants to get married early, then there's part of me that doesn't want to get married at all. So I don't know, it's like it's two of Dallas, dang, can I talk? It's two Dallases. Like, I really don't know. Like, I really don't. Let me do my brows before I just get to talking. Okay, so I just filled my brows in. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one. All right. More in this corner. Back to the talk. Yeah, I'm just a person, like, okay, it's weird. It's like, I want to get married early, but then it's like, I don't want to waste time, because I don't want to be one of those people. And I know they always say you find it's, you know, it's some people that say, you know, the first try might not be that, you know, second try might not be that, the third time's always the charm, blah blah blah. I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't want to get married 3,000 times. I don't want to be one of those people that's just like, dang, how many husbands has she had? Even though I don't really care about what people think, because like, that's the last thing on my mind. It's just, I think I take marriage like so special, and I just feel like it can't be shared with everybody, because it's like, you know, I don't know, to me it just can't be shared with everybody. Marriage is something that's supposed to be like you and that person that you just, you know, y'all get what I'm saying? Please comment below if you get what I'm saying, because maybe it's coming out the wrong way, but in my head it sounds good, but maybe it just sounds crazy like coming out. So I'm going to conceal my brows with the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and I will be concealing my I will also be concealing my brows with the ColourPop. I don't know why I just looked at it like I didn't know, but yeah, the ColourPop, and the e.l.f. color is deep cinnamon and the ColourPop color is dark 40. Also, everything will be in the description box, so don't even get on to me if I say something wrong or if I forget to name something I'm doing. So yeah, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of both on the back of my hand. I just like the texture of both, so that's why I use both. It's not really that much of a color difference. I mean, the ColourPop one is a tad bit lighter, but I mixed them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I am gonna bring it down just a tad, because I am gonna bring it all the way down just to prime my eyes, because I am gonna do some shadows today. We're gonna do a look today. I don't know what kind of look, but we're gonna go for something. We're gonna use the products that I haven't even touched yet. Like, when I be going makeup shopping, y'all, I just be buying stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and that, and then I won't do like a makeup look for like weeks, because I'm one of those people, I'm very simple. Like, whenever I go out and stuff, it's a easy wing liner or all one shadow over my eye. Like, it's never, you know, 1 to 2 shadows, but it's never like a full makeup look. It's always simple. I mean, you know, I'll do foundation and stuff, but I'm saying like a full out eyeshadow glam is a never. Like, I haven't did one of those going out in like forever. So just gonna blend that out. Okay, so back to my relationship talk. But well, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, about the marriages, I feel like marriage isn't taken as seriously, and I can't say that for everybody, because I do have some childhood friends that I see like are getting proposed to, and you know, are like actually, well, seem to be in love, because you know sometimes social media lies, but they seem to be in love, and I hope they really are, because you know, I just believe that marriage is so beautiful, but it could be so toxic at the same time. Like, I feel like with marriage, it's just people expect so much out of people's marriage, and it's like, that's another thing why I say I don't really care about what people think, because if you care about what people think, you're just gonna be crazy. Like, you're gonna go crazy. And sorry I'm all over the place, but it's just everything I think about just has to come out before I forget. So I'm just taking a damp beauty blender, just but blending the rest of my eyebrows out. I'm gonna keep it simple, but I want to do like a fall look. But I want to try to do something, because I have this brown. I'm using my palette. I love this BH Cosmetics neutral palette, ultimate neutral shadow palette. It's so, like, every time I do somebody's makeup, this is my go-to palette. Like, I love this palette. But anyway, off topic, of course, that's me. But what was I saying? I don't know, but I think with young kids now, not young kids, but youngins, like people my age, you know, because I'm 20, so people my age would be like 20 to about 20, I want to say 25 being the oldest. That's like my age range, I will say. okay, anybody in their 20s, let me just say, well, I don't know, because I think people who are like, well, most of the time, people who are like 25 and up, they have most of everything figured out, unless they're just one of those people that don't know, you know, you get what I'm saying. But then again, it's people like me who's young and I know exactly what I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like people who are still like, what's the word, people who are still developing, like not developing, but people who don't know what they want, I feel like those are the ones that typically jump into relationships and just F things up. And when I say F things up, they usually be the ones that's like, you know, the cheaters, the abusers, just all the ers, like the bad ers, not the lovers, the users. Like they be all the, they're the problem. And I feel like you don't actually know they're the problem until you actually get into the relationship with them. And speaking on past relationships that I've been in, because I've been in about two real ones, and the rest was just floozies. Sorry if you're watching this, but yeah, the rest was just floozies. But 2 real ones, being in those 2 real ones, I really like noticed like a lot of times people are not what you think they are. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'm not bashing anybody, but I'm just saying, like, I think for me, I didn't take the time to actually get to know them like I should have, you know. And I'm not saying they were crazy or anything, it just was certain characteristics that didn't show up until like later in the relationship. But there were one thing about something, it's always gonna be like signs before you actually get that true thing or the true colors of that person. So like, okay, say if it's a thief, and they always say thieves are liars. So say if somebody always lying about stupid stuff, so say you end up missing something and you ask them, and of course they're gonna lie. So I'm just saying, like, okay, that wasn't a good example. Yeah, that was a terrible example. But I'm just saying, like, there's always signs before there's like the actual truth. So for example, I'm gonna actually give one of my friends examples. So for example, my friend, she had a boyfriend or whatever, and he was such like, okay, he was what's the word he was a liar, but I don't want to say a liar, I want to say something like he was a liar. I'm just gonna say he was a liar. So it would be certain situations where he would lie, and it would be like, what are you lying for? And that's always my question with any lie. Like, what's the point of lying? Like, you only lie when you're scared, like when you're scared of losing something, or when you're scared of like somebody knowing something about you. Like, that's the only time you really lie. So it's like, sometimes, why lie? Like, I don't get it. And me, okay, I'm not gonna say I don't lie, but because I was gonna lie saying that, but no, I don't lie about certain things. Okay, so I'll lie about stuff like, okay, say if I gotta do something for somebody and they be like, hey girl, did you finish this thing, or did you get started? I'll lie, say yeah, I got started, then an hour later I get started. You get what I'm saying? That's more a reasonable lie than saying things like, hey girl, did you do this thing? Yeah girl, I did it. Well, can I come get it? Yeah. Like, okay, that was a dumb example too, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, I just think that certain lies are just dumb. All lies are dumb, but I think certain ones are just like, okay, yeah. So back to the situation. He was a liar, and things turned into another, and she just got fed up with the lies. Like, she just got fed up with certain things he was saying, and then it turned into, like, at one point she believed he was cheating, but she didn't quite, you know, she didn't really know. So you don't want to, like, you know, put something out, but then there was certain things he would do to prove, like, okay, yeah, maybe he doing something on the side, like something like that. So I don't know, that was just an example. But you don't really know the true colors of somebody until you get into the relationship with them. And it's sad because it's like, that's where the dating part or the talking part comes in, because that's when you're supposed to learn the person. That's when you're supposed to, you know, but then, you know, people put on this facade as to being, you know, that person that the person they wants them to be, if that came out right. Yeah, the person they put on a facade being the person that the person they want to talk to wants. So then it's like you don't really truly know that person until things go left, and that's not really, you know, I don't know. Don't let me talk y'all to death. I'm just going off my head. Like I'm really feeling some type of way about, because I just seen this post about different relationships, and it's just like the whole relationship thing with this generation is like effed up, and it's sad. Sorry about camera. It's like effed up and it's sad, because it's like it doesn't have to be like this, you know. If people just took the time to get to know somebody, it wouldn't have to be like this. But you know, people don't want to do that. So I think I want to go for a burgundy look today, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into this color right here. Ooh, this color right here, and I'm just gonna build that up. So I'm just gonna tap that. But yeah, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just feel like the relationship part of this generation is so, and then you have the people who are so good, but it's like they're fed up with the bull. Like they don't want to be in a relationship anymore, and I feel like that's so sad, because we're still young and we still have a life to live, and we still have people to meet, and you shouldn't just give up just because one person, you know, messed everything up for you. And I know a lot of people who's like, well, I won't ever get into a relationship because this and this and that person did that to me. And if you live your life like that, you're a very bitter person. Like, if you live your life based off what one person did to you, I mean, I get learning from the mistakes, but you live your entire life based off what one person out of billions of people did to you. Whew. I'm just gonna say that, because that's a different one. Like I get that you're hurt from things, and you know, you would never put yourself in certain predicaments, but when people be like, oh, like this, I seen this one thing on Twitter when this boy was like, oh, I'll never be faithful in a relationship because my ex proved me that women can't be trusted. Like, do you hear how you sound? Like, did you read that tweet before you put it out there? I don't think people be actually paying attention to what they say, because sometimes it's like, what? Like, really, what? I have to sit there and think, like, did they really just put that out there? Okay. Anyways. Next I'm going to be mixing these two colors, which is this like burgundy and this brown. I'm just gonna deepen my crease with it. Sometimes you think you found the one, and then it's like something happens. But that doesn't mean you just treat everybody like they're the ones that did that thing to you. Like, if you can't live your life that bitter. Like, you just can't. You just can't. I'm sorry. And I'm one of those people that's just like, okay, moving forward, like, this person did that, I learned my lesson, but I'm not gonna sit there and linger on it. Like, I'm gonna move on. I never get that. People really be so bitter off of one situation. And I'm not doing this neat, guys. I'm just trying to carve out my crease, because I'm gonna blend it out anyway. And it's not really, there we go. But yeah, like, and I feel like another thing with relationships nowadays, everybody wants that social media relationship. And I'm not gonna lie, I was that person, like, oh, I want this and this and that. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, you have what you want. And that's another thing with girls. Like, I feel like with females, you should always have standards. Do not just be out here just letting anybody do anything to you. Know what you want. And that comes from taking time to yourself, of course, but know exactly what you want, because if you don't, Oh child, if you don't, I'm just gonna say it's gonna be real ghetto. It's gonna be real ghetto if you don't. You're gonna be, look, you're gonna be going through it. Why is my camera not focusing? You're gonna be going through it. I start blending that out. I want to take a color in this small shadow palette, and I want to use just a regular fluffy brush, and I want to go a little bit darker. So I'm going to take this brown in here. It's like my favorite. I always use it because it's so pigmented, and I'm just going to focus on the ends. You see how pigmented that is? I'm having a lot of fallout, which is why I didn't do my foundation. I've been doing my foundation first, y'all, and I really like it. Like, I'm taking this dark color too. But yeah, I've been doing my foundation first. And sorry I'm all over the place. It's just, you know how like you just be in your head. You just think about stuff like, I gotta say this before I forget it. Just before I forget. That's exactly what type of person I am. Before I forget, I gotta make sure. Okay, I don't know why my camera just turned off on me. I ain't going with this color. Add it at the top. Go for a more fall-y look, you know. Do a little cut crease. I don't know, maybe I won't cut my crease because I'm feeling, y'all, let me show y'all this green in this palette. It's so pretty. I think I've did a look with this green before, can't remember, but it's in this Subculture palette by Anastasia. And honey, look at this green. Look at this. Let me get my finger in it. Look at that. I think I'm gonna put this on my lid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just clean up this with the same concealer brush that I blend my brows with. I'm just tapping it on my lid, and I'm gonna literally take my finger. I'm gonna tap this color all on here. Oh, look at that, it's so pretty. I don't know why I just brought it up so high, but yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out. But yeah, like, I don't even know what I was talking about. I keep losing my train of thought, and it's annoying. But oh, I really lost my train of thought, and it was gonna be some good stuff I was gonna say, I believe. But yeah, I feel like a lot of relationships are just, I don't know, I just feel like relationships nowadays are just jacked up. And I feel like my time will come where I'll find the one. But as of right now, I just have not been lucky. And it's not even like I'm looking, because I don't even want to sound like that person that's like out here looking and things are just not going right. And like, no, I'm not looking. Like, I literally just be chilling and things just happen. Boom, I end up talking to somebody, and yeah, like, it's not like I'm out here, ooh, I want to tell it. No, because no, I'm not even like that. Like, I'm not even like that at all. And this out, I don't really like the way this is coming out on my lids. I should never went so crazy. I got too excited. Now it looks crazy on my eyebrow, on my eyes. So I'm just gonna take I want another shimmer. Might take this gold right here, and I'm just gonna go on the edges. Yeah, go on the edges of this green, just to give the green some, just a little friend, you know. This was really supposed to be a fall look, but now I don't know, it's giving y'all some fall vibes. I'm really like, I'm just gonna define that color in my crease again. Myself up. I'm looking crazy right now. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna line my eyes up. First, I'm gonna take a wipe and just wipe this. But yeah, y'all tell me. Y'all give me y'all insight on what y'all think about like relationships and nowadays. Like, any of y'all relationships ever like been, I don't want to say trash because I don't like bashing anybody, but any of y'all relationships just been like so bad you became one of those people that's just like bitter and just like, oh, I'll never date again, oh, I'll never do this again, I'll never ever do this again, you know? Probably less dramatic than that, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna take my NYX liquid eyeliner and I'm just gonna line my eyes up because yeah, that's what I think I want to do next. So let's line our eyes up. I really love this green. If y'all didn't know, I'm a Taurus, so, and our my birthstone is emerald, so this green is really doing it for me. It's really doing it. It's doing the thing. Okay, let me just shut up. Out better than what I thought it was gonna be, because I really thought I was gonna look crazy with this green on my eyelid. I really did. Okay, I don't look too crazy, but I can say one thing. Like, once you become like single, you not only, hold on, let me prime my face. I'm gonna prime my face with this Stay Matte Rimmel makeup primer, and it's kind of like a moisturizer. Even though I have oily skin, it's just something I like putting in my face. It leaves you a little matte. I wouldn't say ultra matte, but it gets the job done. But okay, back to what I was saying. One thing I can really say about like being single, you learn to have, okay, I don't want to say like, I don't want to sound like hoish when I say this, but you learn to have fun. Like, you go on dates and you just like, you just figure out you and what you want and what you like, and just overall just you, like, you enjoy your time alone. And I don't know about anybody else, but I know, well, I can't really say I've been on dates because I really haven't. But if I was to be going on dates, that's the kind of mentality I would have, because you know, going on dates, you dressing up, you feeling beautiful, you getting a free meal. I'm just playing, but no, I'm really not playing, but I'm playing. If you dating the right people, you getting a free meal. Because if you dating a bum, girl, that's your friend. That's not a date. Okay, but anyway, I'm using Warm Coconut. I've been using this foundation for a while, because y'all know I be using, I'm so ghetto. That's ghetto. I usually use what is this? Oh, I keep burping, excuse me. I usually use 355, but I've been using 356, and it's really not a difference. Like, okay, maybe it is a bit of a difference, but I'm gonna use both today. And I'm not gonna put too much foundation on because one, not going anywhere, and two, I'm getting into bed. While that warms up on the back of my hand, I don't want to get it for. While that warms up on the back of my hand, I'm just gonna color correct my burnt marks. I burned my, okay y'all, when I was wearing frontals like heavily, I burnt my forehead with the curling iron, and I was trying to like put cream on it to freaking fade it, and it didn't fade. It didn't do nothing. So now I look stupid, stuck with these burn marks on my head. I'm using a dry beauty blender for this color corrector, but stuck with these burn marks on my forehead, and yeah, just looking crazy. Just looking crazy. And I really want to put some around my mouth because y'all, if y'all, I'm always doing something. Like, whenever I get bored, I get on YouTube and just do stuff. And I seen this thing on YouTube saying, oh, shave your face, it helps you this and this and that. And you know, they had like a whole thing about how you use certain things to shave your face, and Dallas took it in her mind to just get a, oh wow, putting powder on my face. Dallas took it in her mind to just get a regular razor and start shaving her face. So now I'm breaking out really bad. And yeah, I'm just gonna use a foundation brush to mix the two. And I'm just gonna put a little foundation on my face just to really cover the color corrector. Not a lot of foundation because I really don't want a lot, because I'm not going anywhere. One, and I just don't want a full, like, you know, I don't want that cakey look today. Not cakey, but I don't want to cake my face, period. I don't want to. Why did I just do that face? Like, I really, when I be going back and looking at my videos, y'all, I really embarrass myself. I really embarrass myself. But anyway, I'm just gonna take a damp beauty blender, the bottom of it. I'm just gonna blend. Another thing in relationships, I feel like God should be like, a lot of relationships don't work out because God was never the main focus. And when I say the main focus, like, do you guys pray together? And most of the time that's a no, because in my past relationships I never really, well, we didn't pray together. So I know things are going to change because I want, let me just say things are going to change. To highlight, I'm going to be using the same concealer, the ColourPop concealer. I'm just going to do it a little bit just to clean up. Okay, so I brought it all the way up there just to clean up my wing liner. Using my Black Radiance foundation stick in Espresso. I'm just gonna contour a little bit. Just right here, right here. Down my nose. That's crooked, but I'ma fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. beauty blender and just blend the rest out. Been just taking, this is why my thing is so powdery. I've been just taking a small little beauty blender. It has powder on it, I know. And I've just been like taking my Black Radiance palette in medium to dark, and I've just been tapping it under my eye and everywhere where I put my concealer to bring color back in my face before I actually set it with like, well, it will help with flashback. If you really have bad flashback from, like, you know, using the 2 Light concealer, this would definitely help. And I know I look crazy right now, but it's all gonna come together, trust me. Trust the process. Trust the process. Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I'm just gonna literally take a small bit of that and just tap it. Because you mostly set already, you don't have to put too much. So you're literally just pressing the powder in. Like so. Just to stop from any further what's it called, like creasing or, you know, anything else you don't want your makeup to do, you know, creasing. I can't really think of anything right now. Even though I didn't put concealer here, I'm just gonna set right there. So yeah, then you're just gonna do the same thing you did with the sponge, but instead with the brush, you're just gonna take your Black Radiance palette again, get into this color. You want to get the color that's closest to your highlighting color, so you don't want to get nothing too bright because it's gonna look crazy. It's gonna defeat the whole process of putting the color back in, so you don't have flashback. Because if you use a 2 Light color, it's just gonna look crazy. Trust me, you're gonna look crazy. So I'm just gonna do the same to my nose. Just dust off my forehead. And do remember that if you feel as if you put too much powders on and you just look so crazy that you just cannot take it, you do lose a lot of the powdery look when you put on your setting spray. So just keep that in mind whenever you're doing your makeup, because I always like to, you know, that's crazy. I went from giving relationship, well, I didn't really give any advice. Okay, I'm gonna give some relationship advice because I didn't really give no relationship advice. I was just rambling about relationships and I wasn't even talking about nothing. But first, let me get my eyelashes on and then we could get back to the process. This is my favorite. It's the Maybelline Glaciational some French Hydro Fudge. So this stuff stays on. So yeah, it's the water waterproof one. True Complexions palette. This is for the dark to deep skin tone, but I love using the Sculpting as my contour slash bronze, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just gonna warm my face up with that. I just like using it because it's just so, it's pretty. I just love it. And I just, whenever I'm like put too much highlight on my forehead, I like just swipe it into the highlight almost, you know what I'm saying? You know, the concealer. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my nose and I'm gonna shake it off. Just go into my contour, my nose. My nose. Oh, honey. This nose contour is something serious. Hold up now, it's a little rough. Okay. We helping her get back to normal. Duo Blush by Nika K, and of course look how she's looking. She has really been through it, and that's only because every time I go, and this is the only blush I really love, and that's only because every time I go to the beauty supply store to get a new one, it's no more. So I'm just gonna add a little bit, nothing too much. I just like blush because it puts the look together. Like blush really like, it's like the I don't want to say the seasoning salt, I mean the salt to the recipe, because you really don't need blush, but blush is just like the extra. Blush is like the hot sauce, you know, the hot sauce, how the hot sauce just give you that to the food, you know. I really just got on here to talk because I feel like, even though not a lot of y'all be watching my videos yet, because y'all know y'all coming, speaking into the existence, okay? But I just like talking because I know somebody's out there watching me, thinking I'm interesting, thinking I'm just, you know, the funniest and cutest person ever. I'm just playing. But yeah, I just came on here to talk because I be bored, yo. Okay, so back to my relationship talk, because I got on here to talk about relationships and I just really just gave y'all a full tutorial. So back to my relationship talk. I just feel like for my next relationship, it's going to be much more successful because I know what I want. 1, 2, I don't know, well, we're going to say it's successful, but I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, so I don't really want to say this and that about a relationship when that's not what I'm looking for right now. Like, that is not what I want right now. I just want to have, I don't want to say I just want to have fun, I just want to focus on me and have fun with me. Like, I want to focus on things that's just going to make me better in life. Like, always on my mind is what my future is going to be like. It's, like I said, I'm still young, I still have things going on. Like, I have so many opportunities I received recently, and it's like my main focus right now is what I'm going to be doing a couple of years from now. Like, I'm not worried about, oh, I don't want to be worried about boyfriends and stuff, because that stuff sometimes it leads to the wrong thing. It's like, you really think you got a boyfriend and he's doing stuff you don't have, like, the energy to even fight for. Like, not saying that my next relationship's gonna be like that, but it's just like, right now I just want to focus on what I have going on, you know. I just want to focus. Like, I just want to be, I want to be where I want to be, if that makes sense. To set my face, I will be using my NYX matte finish setting spray. So I'm just going to use my NYX. Gotta make sure you get real saturated with that. So use this, but I opened it. This is the Juvia's Place highlighter. Yes, honey, I got the highlighter. But first, we're gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm just gonna I want to go for a bold lip, so I think we're going to do burgundy. I'm going to be lining my lips up with Vino by MAC. Just use the MAC Prep and Prime. I usually do this before I put the lip liner on, but sometimes it makes the lip liner slippery, if y'all get what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna add this, and it's just like a lip balm for the matte lipstick before you put it on. Because everybody knows once you put matte lipstick on, it's not going nowhere. I will be using Sin by MAC. It is their matte lipstick. It's like a burgundy. Comment below some of the relationship, comment either some relationship advice, or just give your view on what you think about relationships nowadays. Like, do you feel as if what do you think? Like, do you feel as if they're more, what's the word, do you feel as if they're the same as they were? Well, of course that's a stupid question, but just comment down below what you think about everything about relationships nowadays, like the talking stage, the together stage, and the after stage. Excuse me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, just tell me what y'all think, because I really like to know what people think, especially people that's like my age, especially females that's like my age, because I really want to know, like, what are you thinking? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you watched this whole entire video and you have not liked and you have not subscribed, what is really up? Okay, so thanks for watching, you guys, and yeah.